Hey everybody, just Mr. Karam here, just coming at you with some week 6 e-learning announcements, reminders, what have you. A lot of new things today, as well as just some important updates and important reminders to keep you just kind of keep this information fresh. So let's get started real quick. Okay. Remember, we do not have a Google Classroom. Check out the website for all updates, and also check your email often. You should be checking your email once a day at the very least, if not multiple times a day. I know a lot of you are pretty good about that, but just make sure that you're doing that and you're one of those people checking your email. And then also check your remind texts, because I'll send stuff out from there as well. A few quick things as far as announcements and reminders. Those people that owe me an audience experience or a performance experience. So Men's Choir Cola Voce, you all owed me an audience experience. Varsity, you owed me a performance experience. And Serenus and Owl Tones, you could choose either experience. I sent you all an email. If you did not get that email, let me know. But I need those in. So that is a really important part of this process. And many people have over the year have gotten the audience experience or the performance experience done, but I've not seen all of them. So make sure that you get that. Look back in your email for that experience email and get that done. All right. It's an important one, but it's pretty simple. And I just want to make sure everybody's good there. Now, as far as what that is, if you've not done that yet, that is due May 7th, because that is your last day of school. So it is due May 7th, 2020 at probably 3:30. And after that point, on or after that date, I'm going to put in zeros, just so you're aware. So that way it's like, wait a second, how did I all of a sudden drop? Well, because that's a big project and you didn't get it done. So make sure, really, really important that you get that done. So just as you're aware. This week on the 29th, which is Wednesday at 7 p.m., we're having a Google meeting for all parents. This is an all-parent meeting, an all-call meeting. I'm going to be sending a Google Meet link out that day, probably just, maybe 10, 15 minutes before the meeting itself. So this Wednesday, the 29th at 7 p.m., tell your parents right now. Pause this video. Tell your parents right now. Cool. Let's move on. Seniors. I still need a baby picture, a senior/toddler picture, and a favorite quote from you ASAP. I was not great about reminding you last week of that, so I'm going to give you a couple extra days, but I need to see a flood of them in. I'm missing many, 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 many senior pictures and baby pictures and senior quotes. I've gotten a handful, but I do not have nearly all, about 32 of you. So let's get it going. Okay, experience the experts. This is a required activity, by the way, especially because what I'm about to do with rehearsals, but we'll get to that in a second. So experience the experts. I'm going to send you a weekly experience the experts video. This week, I am sending you the Bob Cole Chamber Choir at Cal State Long Beach, California State University. So it's university level ensemble. This is a piece called Child of Wonder from a song set called "This is a Sacred Veil," composed by Eric Whitaker. And this particular video has Eric Whitaker conducting the ensemble itself. Really beautiful music here. And if you really want to, if you're really feeling like almost like a tearjerker, look up The Sacred Veil and the poetry behind it. It is beautiful. So there's the link on the website and your email. So watch it, enjoy it. It's absolutely beautiful. And again, experience the experts. I still expect you to do. And again, it's 5 minutes. It's not like I'm asking you to watch write a paper. I'm asking you to watch one video. Voice building every day, no matter what. Any day that ends in Y, you are warming up. Non-e-learning days, e-learning days, weekends, Memorial Day. Take 2 minutes and get the folds moving. Super, super important. Okay, music theory. Everybody has the same video this week. So watch your video and take notes. Be ready to implement this information as we go. So the video everyone's going to watch are simple intervals. Now, an interval is the distance between two things. So we're looking at two different notes, and what is that distance? I have two ways that I teach this, and they kind of layer on top of each other. So this is the simple intervals. So we start out with the more simple version where we're just learning the most simple version of it, and then later we can get into qualities. So if you need, we'll have a quiz next week. I'm going to send out a quiz next week. Okay. First thing next week. So a week from this moment. The quiz will consist of sharp key signatures, flat key signatures, intermediate terms, simple intervals, and the level 2 vowel tree. Okay. So key signatures, intermediate terms, simple intervals, and the level 2 vowel tree. Stuff you've all done. We've been working on all this, not just during e-learning, but all year long. So get those in. Some things will be multiple choice and some things will be fill in the blank. You just need to, decide. You don't need to decide. I need to decide. You just need to be ready. That's what I was going to say. You just need to be ready for whatever. So get those things done. That was funny. If you need to brush up on any of those topics, go to the website, seymourhschoirs.weebly.com, and select music theory, or you can just go to the link, seymourhschoirs.weebly.com/music theory. So just it's a quick way to go, oh, yep, I need this video and I want to watch this video just to prepare. So if you've not watched your videos at all, you've got some work to do. You've got some things that you need to brush up on. So finish strong, guys. Finish strong. Sight reading. I still want everyone to be doing your 3 to 5 weekly practices in free play mode or challenge mode. Yes, I can see on my portal how many practices you've done. Some people don't have any at this moment. You should have at least 15 to 25 practices done at this point. So get in, sit down, get your 3 to 5 practices in a week, and if you do 3 in one day, in one sitting, and it takes you 5 minutes, that's awesome. That's all we're asking for. Okay. Don't make it harder than it has to be. Just make it part of your routine, write it down so we can cross it off. If you write it down, you're going to see it, you're going to remember it. Okay. If you are not at your 15 to 25, you need to do that. You need to get it to at least 15 to 25 plus the 3 to 5 this week. So we're looking at 18 to 30 is the range you should be at, plus next week as well, 3 to 5. So sight reading quizzes are now done for the year. We're not going to do any more sight reading quizzes. So sight reading quiz 1, 2, and 3 are all now past due. So please get those in. I apologize for my tardiness on getting in sight reading quiz number 2. We've been working hard over here, but that is something that I promise will happen. So get in sight reading quiz 1, 2, and or 3 if you've not done anything. Rehearsal/repertoire. This is the part of the semester I'm going to start peeling things back, and that is the first thing that I'm going to peel back. So this is the first thing that I'm saying, don't worry about it anymore. Okay. Especially since we're not going to be performing this music, or some of it we might transfer to next year. But by and large, I do not want you to worry about repertoire anymore. I want you to focus on the 4 big things right now, which are experience the experts, voice building, music theory, and sight reading. And if you sat down, you could do each of those 4 things in 15 minutes. For real. 20 minutes. So, get those things in, y'all. So do not worry about repertoire anymore. You guys were good on that. I appreciate all of your hard work, but I think in these 2 final weeks, I'm not going to ask you to do that anymore. So repertoire, rehearsal, no longer needed, but do focus on the 4 major things: experience the experts, voice building, music theory, and sight reading. And if you've not done the seniors, if you have not sent me that stuff, get it in now. And if you've not sent me your audience or performance experience, check your email. That's also something that's very important. So if you've not done those, that's the fifth major thing. So that is what I've got for now. I hope you guys are staying healthy, you are staying safe, and you are staying productive. That's what I've got for now. I'll see you later. Bye.